It's a horror mystery adventure game starring Alex Young, who awakens to find herself in a dark room, and her only guide is a cynical voice on the other end of the portable radio.
Gameplay-wise, the player will explore the mansion, solving puzzles, saving other characters, or maybe not. Delving deeper and further into the mansion, sometimes literally, to find the mysteries that lurk with it. So the Tartarus Key is for, of course, fans of classic horror games. It'll be a throwback for them. And anyone who loves a good mystery, really.
So if you enjoy good characters or you enjoy a fun story, right, there's multiple layers there that you can dig down through, depending on the ending that you decide to go for.
We're about to have a look at the walkthrough for the Tartarus Key, a little more in-depth gameplay.
This is an abbreviated walkthrough of the introductory area. Certain conversations will be skipped, and we're going to solve puzzles immediately, as we want to demonstrate the kind of logic behind our puzzles, as well as what to expect tone-wise. Before we even begin, the title screen itself has a role to play. Hitting New Game, there's a flash of lightning and a mysterious figure in the screen's reflection. Here, we meet our protagonist, Alex, waking up on an office couch. Confused and scared, the first thing she'll have to do is work out where she is. Finding a walkie-talkie, she's connected with a mysterious figure who has also been kidnapped. She reveals that her name is Torres, and that she's a private investigator who believes this mansion is related to her latest case. You decide to work together and to escape and unravel the mysteries of the mansion. Once Alex is let loose, she's got to find a way past the locked door. She can interact with objects to learn a little more about the office, as well as explore cupboards and drawers. Here, we found a safe inside the cupboard, and my senses tell me that we're going to need whatever's in there. Certain interactions can lead to optional conversations. Torres is now on the other end of the line, and she can chime in with hints or further backstory. For example, here, we learn a little bit about who Alex is. She's cagey about what she does, explaining that she's a courier and that nothing she's done could possibly deserve being locked in a creepy mansion. Important objects are added to your inventory, where you can get a closer look. This postcard has writing on both the front and back, and by flipping it, we're given our first clue to the safe number. But we'll come back to that in a moment. First, we've got to collect the rest of the postcards. Luckily, I know exactly where they are. I'm just going to pause here for a moment and explain the logic. On this first postcard, the number 7 is underlined, with a further note about how 7 is important. The second has the number 1 underlined, so now we have the numbers 7 and 1. The third postcard no longer has any number underlined, but in all the text there's only one number mentioned, and that's 3. And finally, like the previous postcard, the only number mentioned is 4. So we have the numbers 7, 1, 3, and 4, which is great, but we don't know the order they should go in. I happen to know that there's a crucial clue hidden in this locked drawer, and if we can find the key, we'll be able to solve this puzzle. The final clue, a journal page. It details a trip across multiple countries. If we look carefully, we can spot that our 4 postcard locations appear on that list: England, Japan, Hawaii, and Alaska. If we use that as the order for our numbers, we get the code 7341. We found the door key. Time to get out of here. After a brief chat with Torres, where we decide how to proceed now that we've made it out of the office, we find ourselves in a bedroom. At the end of this bedroom is a bottle stand with a single green bottle and a locked drawer. Since there are 5 stands, we're probably going to need 5 bottles. Let's have a quick look around the room and see if we can find them. Now that we've got all the bottles, we can place them in the stand. Except the order is wrong. This painting to the left seems mighty suspicious though. It depicts a red and green object and is torn on the left side. This painting shows a white vase and is torn on both sides. While here in the corner, we see a painting of a black and yellow liquid, with a tear on the right side. If we put all 3 paintings together, connected by where they were torn, we would get a single painting showing black, yellow, white, red, and green objects in a row. So let's try that out. And with that, we have a key. Exiting the room, we find ourselves in a dark hallway, complete with bloody boarded door. As Alex and Torres discuss the possibly gruesome nature of the mansion, the detective realizes that she can hear Alex, and in an effort to help you find her, starts banging on the door. We know where Torres is, but now we've got to get her out. Banging on the door appears to have triggered a trap, and the room she's in is now slowly filling with gas. With no way to break down the door, we'll have to find an alternative way in. The room right next to the detectives is a bathroom, and it is not pretty. Looking around, blood is splattered all over the floor, and strange writing covers the mirror and walls. From the correct angle, it's possible to line up the writing on the mirror and walls. Doing so, we discover that things may not be as they appear, with the painting falling, but only in the reflection. As Alex tries to work out what's going on, we see that there's definitely more to this situation than a simple kidnapping. Alex's reflection begins moving on its own and throws a hatchet through the mirror, breaking it. It's revealed that it was never a mirror after all, and that there's an identical room on the other side. But what about the reflection? We'll have to work that out later, after we save Taurus. Using the hatchet, we can break through the wall into the detective's room. This is only one of two options though. If we wanted to, we could attempt to break down the door. Both actions have consequences that will affect Taurus, but for this playthrough, we'll go through the wall. This is the first instance of us saving a character. This is a major plot and gameplay feature throughout the rest of the game, as it's entirely possible to fail and accidentally kill a character. Once Torres is rescued, the introductory area to the game is complete, and the rest of the mansion opens up for exploration. Alex will encounter other characters to save, each with their unique story to uncover and puzzles to solve, and together, they just might unravel the mystery of the mansion.
That's everything that we've got. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much to the London Games Festival for giving us this opportunity. We hope that you enjoy the Tartarus Key in the future.
For more news, you can wish list the Tartarus Key on Steam, as well as follow us on Twitter at Tartarus Key. Bye.
Goodbye.